after an injury or surgery is definitely a process, and food is an important part of that. So today we're going to be talking about the food and the nutrients that you need to heal. So I got a comment on one of my other videos asking if I could make a video about healing. And the comment says, "Hey Sarah, do you think you could do a video on nutrition and healing after surgery? I'm having leg surgery on Tuesday and I also struggle with an eating disorder, and eating and resting enough during this time is a lot more difficult than I imagined. Thanks so much." And I thought this was a great question because every single one of us probably at some point in our life is going to have some sort of injury or surgery or situation that we are healing from, or at the very least, someone close to us is going to be in that type of situation. So it's a good thing to know about. So the first important thing when it comes to food and healing is just eating something. And like this person mentioned in their comment, that isn't always the easiest thing. There are a lot of different reasons why eating might be hard after some sort of injury or surgery. Sometimes people feel like they should limit the amount of food that they're eating because they're not going to be as active as they normally are, and that can especially be an issue if you have a history of dieting or an eating disorder. Also, just the nature of your injury or your surgery could affect your eating. Maybe you find it difficult or painful to swallow, maybe chewing is hard right now. There could be a lot of different things depending on what your specific situation is. Also, different medications can affect your appetite, so there can be a lot of different factors at play here. But the important thing to remember is that your body needs food to heal. Healing is an intense process. It requires a lot of energy and it requires a lot of nutrients, and your body needs those things. It needs those building blocks that you get from your food to heal, and you're not going to be able to heal as quickly or as well if you're not getting the food in your body to help you do that. There are also some specific nutrients that help with healing. Now, before we get into those, I do want to say that of course with anything like this, you want to be talking to your doctor, your dietitian, and doing what they are telling you to do. They may have some special instructions for you on foods to eat or foods not to eat, depending on the nature of your injury or your surgery or other medical conditions and things like that that you might have going on. So you always want to listen to them and what they're saying and follow their instructions that are specific for you. Now, with that said, in general, there are a few nutrients that are especially important for healing. So the first one of those is protein. Protein is really important for getting things built back up where they need to be. Now, as far as different food sources of protein, there are a lot of options out there. Of course, you have things like meat, eggs, dairy. You also have beans, lentils, nuts, and seeds. Those are some of the main ones. So including those in your diet could be a good idea. Another nutrient that is important for healing is vitamin C. And one thing that vitamin C does is help us to build collagen. Now, vitamin C is abundant in fruits and vegetables. So there are a lot of different places that you can get it, but some of the key ones are citrus, strawberries, peppers, kiwi, pineapple, and tomatoes. Another vitamin that's important for healing is vitamin A. Vitamin A can be found in eggs and liver. It can also be found in orange vegetables like carrots, sweet potatoes, and winter squash, and you can also find it in leafy green vegetables. Now, as far as minerals go, the big one for healing is zinc, and zinc can be found in oysters, beef, other meats. It can also be found in pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, cashews, and lentils. Now, the good news is all of these nutrients are found in a lot of different foods, and they're pretty common foods that a lot of us eat and a lot of us like. Meat, shellfish, eggs, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, beans, lentils. These are all delicious things, and if you're getting a variety of these foods in your diet, then that's going to help you get these different nutrients. And going off of that, this isn't something that you need to micromanage, so you don't need like a little chart counting your zinc and your vitamin A or anything like that. Now, your doctor, your dietitian might give you some targets or goals to try to hit as far as overall intake or maybe protein, depending on, again, what is going on with you specifically. So those are important to keep in mind, but it's not something that you need to, really track every single bite of food you're having or anything like that. Again, the biggest thing is just getting food in. So your body has that energy and it has those little pieces that it needs to work with to get the healing done. And as you can see, these healing nutrients are found in a variety of different things. So getting a variety of foods in and just maybe keeping these in mind could be helpful, but it's not something that you need to obsess over. These are just the things that help with healing, And if you're eating a lot of different stuff, then you're probably going to be getting them. And also when you're healing from anything, you're going to be checking in with your doctor. They're going to see how you're doing. You know, if things aren't healing properly or as quickly as they would expect, then they might decide that, you know, we need to look at this a little deeper or go into things. But you're going to be monitored through this process if you're in a healing situation. So keep that in mind too. The people on your team, the people who are taking care of you, they're looking out for you and they're watching what's going on to make sure that everything is going as well as it can. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions about this stuff or any other video requests. I hope you liked this video, and if you are new here and you want more healthy eating tips and nutrition info and healthy lifestyle stuff, then make sure that you subscribe, because eating healthy and living a healthy lifestyle really doesn't have to be complicated, and I want to show you how to do it. And if you want to watch some more videos, I have a couple linked over there that you might like. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great